Hi everyone. Today we will be doing a little Beltane ritual since today is Beltane. Beltane is our way of welcoming the coming summer. And obviously the summer solstice is in June, but we have Beltane, and this is also kind of like, it's like the polar opposite of Halloween. So a lot of the times you'll find that people say that the veil is thinning at this time as well. Sadly, we did have to postpone the Beltane Festival here at my shop, which stinks. I'm so sad about that, but we are still wanting to do a festival. There's still going to be a festival, and we'll still do the workshops that were planned, but I'll get into that another time. Right now, we're talking about Beltane. It's just sad that I have to do Beltane through video instead of in person, because it's so much more powerful in person, because this way I'm a one-sided person here. I'm sitting here and I'm doing all these things and I can't hear you guys say them or anything, so it's kind of it's still powerful because we're all doing it at the same time, but at the same time, like I said, it's just sad that we have to do it through here. I am going to wait a second to let some people join us so we can have as many people as possible doing this. We are going to make this available on YouTube, so the public will be able to see this video. I think it's important for the public to see us do things like this because it gives them a glimpse into what we actually do as opposed to what they think we do. Because we all know that people think we're crazy. So this will at least show them this is Beltane. We are celebrating the return of the fertile seasons. It's one of the major holidays of the pagan community. And it's widely celebrated throughout the realm of witches. So it doesn't matter really what you categorize yourself as long as you're in the pagan realm, the umbrella under which pagan term is used. This is typically what we celebrate. And usually, there's a fire involved, and I personally will probably have a fire here tonight later. But, there is technically a brush burn ban right now here in Kirkville, so happy Beltane, Stephanie. So, and it's kind of cold out, so I didn't want to do it outside. And it's a lot harder for you to hear me probably if we do it outside. So I'm stuck inside for this Beltane ritual, but I will be going outside at some point today because I do think it's really important to ground yourself, especially in times like right now. It is very important to ground yourself. I'm sorry if you get any background noise. It's a sun porch, which is my shop. If you've been here, you know what it's like, but it's all windows, so I can hear every little thing. But I'm trying to talk louder than all those things driving by. So, in case you didn't know, I did have the ritual posted in the group. So if you want to do this along with me, you could probably open up, I don't know if you have like 2 devices that you could use, or if you can do the split window, I don't know. Or you can print it out if you have a printer. Just saying, if you want to copy or follow along, you can follow along. This ritual was actually used, I think it was for our first Beltane ritual. And there's a couple of questionable words in here, which there's a part where we're talking about Fauno, and it says Mighty Queen of all, which I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be King. So I'm just going to say King instead of Queen, just so y'all know. And if I pronounce anything wrong, it happens, okay? No one's perfect. But I'm excited. I really felt like our group should have some sort of celebration. We've all been stuck inside for so long. So it really would have been nice to have Beltane, but again, because it was technically supposed to be tomorrow. But we'll get there, and we're still going to have a festival. It's going to be great. Hopefully, the Happy Hags will be there. But we'll see. We'll see where this world takes us, I guess, right now. But this is a great thing to celebrate. There's not a whole lot of things to celebrate right now, so turning inward and doing some of these little things. Like, you don't really have to go all out. You don't. Happy Beltane. You don't have to go all out. See, this is pretty much it for me, other than going outside. We've already planted our seeds, so, and we were supposed to do seeds at our Beltane festival, but obviously that's not happening. So I have little cakes as an offering. I have wine as a libation. I have some Beltane incense, which I blended up real quick. A little goes a long way, especially in a small space like this. I have some beans to represent the fertility of the earth. I have Pan, who is, oh no, and I have Flora, and I have some beautiful flowers. And I get my cauldron. I have some crystals laid out, and my pokey thing for my cauldron if I need it. And that's pretty much it for Beltane. You can do very minimal and still feel the energy that is Beltane, which should be an excited, passionate feeling. It is a fire festival, so again, typically there's fire, and it's the relighting of the earth. I love it. I know we all love this season. We're all in central New York. We very much enjoy the warm weather. I don't think there's anyone that lives here just for the winter time. I like springtime and I like fall. I like September. September's my favorite. But yes, in the incense I have lavender, chamomile, frankincense, dragon's blood, and sandalwood. That is my Beltane mixture for today. And really, if you don't have herbs or anything and you have incense, you can do that. If you don't have anything at all, you can burn cinnamon. If you have charcoal. If you don't have charcoal, you can try and make it into a cone point, and you can light that bad boy on fire, and it'll go for a little bit. And it'll smell like cinnamon, and it'll be good because you'll have it on during your ritual. There's ways around these things. Most people have ground cinnamon. And cinnamon is actually a part of Beltane. So, we have 7 people watching. That's probably enough, right? And I can just go ahead and do my ritual. So, usually how this goes and how it is written is at the beginning of the day, you say the opening ritual of whenever your celebration starts, and then at the end of the evening, you close it out. That's right now. It's obviously not the end of the evening. I'm still gonna do that part just to close it out, but that's how it would go. Usually they wouldn't just be back to back like this. Usually in between you would have all of your celebrations and fun times and, you know, all your festivities. If you have a maypole, maypoles are cool. One of these Beltanes I'll get a maypole here, I promise, because I would love to do that. But I feel like I can't even make plans. Like ever. I don't think I drank any of that coffee. Hold on. We will get started. With any ritual, you should definitely start. I always start any workings first of all. Oh no. Usually I put witch's hands on, which is, it's a hand rub that you put on that helps boost your workings. But I'm just going to skip it because it's not a big deal. Because not everybody has it, and you're so powerful. So just saying, that is one of my favorite things to use before any ritual. And I did put it aside, but I really don't feel like getting up. Yeah, it's fine. It's one of those days today. All right, so usually, I do my meditative breathing. It's just the in through the nose, and feeling it go all the way down into your belly, and exhaling through the mouth. And my favorite numbers for that is doing it either 3 or 5 times, whichever. Usually 3 is decent. If you're doing a ritual that's by yourself or whatever, it doesn't really matter, but you can take however many deep breaths you feel like you need to get into that meditative ritual head frame of mind. Say headspace, but that's not right. Okay. Are we all ready? What do we have? Okay. O Flora, sweetest Flora, goddess bright, impersonation of selectest things, the soul and spirit of 1,000 springs, bodied in all their loveliness and light. O Flora, heavenly Flora, hear us now, gathered to worship thee in shady bowers. Accept the simple gifts and tuneful vow we offer thee, that thou hast spared the flowers, you who drives away the dark clouds and showers, and the nipping morning frost. Thanks to thee, the tender seeds begin to grow, pushing their slender shoots above the ground. In cultured gardens trim, and summer found beside the edges of the banks of snow. Heedless and merry and bold, once more we thank thee, Flora, and once more perform our rites as we are wont to do. Oh, smile upon us, goddess fair and true, and watch the flowers till summer's reign is over, as we sing choral hymns and melodious sweet, and dance with nimble feet, and worship thee, as now serene we pray, the joy of all the world, the merry Queen of May. Fauno. Strong pastoral Fauno, with suppliant voice we call heaven, sea, and earth, the mighty King of all. Immortal fire, for all the world is thine, and all parts of thee, O power divine. Come, blessed Fauno, whom rural haunts delight, come. Throned with the seasons, bacchanalian Fauno, goat-footed, horned, from whom the world began, in endless dance and melody divine, in thee a refuge from our fears we find. Thee, shepherds, streams of water, goats rejoice, thou love, the chase and echo's secret voice, the sportive nymphs thy every step attend, and all thy works fulfill their destined end. O all producing power, much fame divine, the world's great ruler, rich increase is thine. All fertile Lord, heavenly splendor pure, in fruits rejoicing, and in caves obscure. True serpent horned Jove, whose dreadful rage when roused, 'tis hard for mortals to calm. All nature's change through thy protecting art, and all mankind thy liberal bounties share. For these, wherever dispersed through boundless space, still find thy providence support their race. Come, bacchanalian, blessed power, draw near, enthusiastic Fauno, thy suppliants hear. Propitious, to these holy rites attend, and grant our lives may meet a prosperous end. Drive panic fury too, wherever found, from humankind to earth's remotest bound. Oh. I don't know about you, but I definitely felt a nice charge while going through that. And this is when you all dance around and you get all happy, and it's just the energy is pouring out of everybody, and it is crazy exciting and intense, and I love it. And like I said, I am going to do the closing ritual next, But that is the opening ritual. I feel lighter because of it. I don't know about you. But that was good. I enjoyed that. So now, if there's no questions, I will do the closing ritual. I will wait a moment to see if there's any questions. Well, I don't see any questions. So we're just going to go right into the closing ritual. I'm so excited. This is fun. even though we're not all together, it still feels to me, maybe it's because I don't know, you should be saying it too because you should have it in front of you. So it should feel really good to you too. Jeff, the one that actually wrote this, he is so good with words, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm not this poetic when it comes to writing spells. It turns it into a chant. It turns it into its own song. Like, there's a rhythm that goes through his words, and it's very Shakespearean, and I've always been really good at Shakespearean monologues, you know. So, without further ado, I'm going to drink a sip of coffee, and I'm going to do a cheers, tiger's eye. We'll do the closing ritual. But like I said, you can do whatever you want in between. And you can even do this tomorrow. If you want to do your own celebration tomorrow, or you can do it later today, you can start it with opening the ritual. So now we are on closing the ritual. So this you would do at the end of the evening. Typically it's nighttime, and you've all had a wonderful, super energy-filled and charged time, and everyone was awesome, and I love it. I can't wait for Beltane, guys. Even though it's Beltane today, you know what I'm talking about. The Beltane at the shop. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit more incense. O night, most faithful guardian of our secrets, and golden stars and moon who succeed the brightness of the day, you, Hecate, three-formed goddess, who knows our achievements and ordeals and comes to aid our spells and works of magic art, and you, O Gaia, your garden of herbs potent for the wise in sorcery, you also, breezes and winds, mountains, rivers, and lakes, all ye gods of the groves, and all ye gods of the night, attend here. With your aid, we can turn rivers to run backwards to their source. Between their astonished banks, we can soothe the stormy seas, or rouse their placid surface with our songs. The clouds will flee or thicken at our whim. The winds will howl or disappear. We break the jaws of serpents with our words and spells. The living rocks and trees would march if we willed it. The oaks would uproot themselves, even whole forests. At our bidding, the mountains tremble. The earth is twisted by dull rumblings, and the ghosts arise from their tombs. We draw down bright Selene from the sky, though brazen cymbals crash and thunder to keep her in her place. Even the chariot of Helios grows pale at our song, and we drain the color from the dawn for our potions. We give thanks, radiant Florida, goddess of all flowers. We give thanks, Fauna, god of all nature. Cast a propitious eye upon our ritual, and all hail spring. Which we all go together, all hail spring. And then everything, what a great, great ritual. Now, I know there's a thing that here that says 3 witches says a few things in between this, and that was obviously at the event. It was myself, my mother, and my sister, the 3 witches. We said a few things between us 3. So that was good enough. Yay! Happy Beltane, everybody! It is about time. I needed this nice, warm weather. It's been great. So, I don't know. If anybody has any questions, let me know. I'm going to give it a minute. And I don't know, maybe some ideas that you can do for Beltane. There's dandelions growing. You can pick a nice little few of them. Save a lot for the bees. Save some dandelions for the bees because that is their first food. But you can still get a decent amount to make like a crown or something. Happy Beltane! Yay, how exciting. See, it would be so much better if we were all together. See, and a Zoom call would make it so I could see all of you too. But nobody wanted to do that. But, you know, I'm glad I could do this for us. Jeff, you're late. Hi. I know Alan was watching, but yes. See, and I can't see all the comments either. I don't know, I'm over here. I can see me on my screen. But hopefully you got to hear the ritual. Anyone that was here, did you actually hear the ritual? I tried to talk loud. Okay, good. Okay. Good. Of course. And yes, like I said, Jeff wrote the ritual. He has a way with words that are just incredible. I'm surprised you can see me through all this smoke. So yeah, if anyone has any questions, let me know. If anyone's just catching it and it's at the end, I'm sorry. But yeah, you don't have to go all out for Beltane. Yes, you don't have to go all out for Beltane. You can do just something little. It doesn't have to be a lot. Even just coming here and watching this. Hopefully it inspires. Even if it's just, if you don't have wine, use black coffee or something. There has to be something. So you can use grape juice. If you have grape juice, use it as or some sort of juice. Anything. Thank you. I just performed it. I'm good at performing them. I have a good time with it. I do. A lot of the times I stumble the words just because, again, he has a way with words. Usually it just flows, but sometimes I get stumbly. It's awesome. And usually he writes new rituals every Beltane. So this Beltane is going to be different too. So that's what I love about it. It's like, how do you have that much words in your head to be able to make a new ritual every Beltane? Me, I would use the same ritual every Beltane. If I wrote one, luckily I have Jeff. So it takes the work out of it for me. Certain spells I do on my own. I don't know, can you guys see me? I have my pretty flowers. Like I said, dandelions. You can get some dandelions, leave them on your altar. Whatever you have that you feel connects you to Beltane, just put on your altar and give thanks. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Okay? So let's not let quarantine make us less witchy. But I wouldn't down you for being in a funk. So don't think I'm saying that, but regardless. Happy Beltane, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay home, and celebrate with those that you live with. And if you need to do Zoom meetings, do Zoom meetings. All right. And if anyone has any questions about this lovely ritual, you let us know. Yes, lots of practice, exactly. Definitely. I love it. It's a wonderful thing. I'm blessed to have you. And Alan and Michelle and all my family, my mom. You know, I'm a very, very blessed witch. All right. I'm gonna go celebrate the rest of the day, and it's not raining at the moment. So get outside if you can. Enjoy nature, because that is, after all, what we're celebrating today. All right. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye. No, get up. Bye, guys.